put my mic on, apologise. There we go, sorry about... Oh. Right, sorry about that, lads. As I said, welcome back. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all doing fantastic. Yeah, as I was saying, because you probably couldn't hear what I was saying because the mic was on mute. Yeah, as you can see, welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of our Bolton Wanderers career mode. Our first season in the Championship. Obviously, last year we had 2 attempts. First season we got to the semi-final and lost to Oxford United. And then last season we had a good run. We got to the semi-finals. We won our semi-final 3-1 against Ipswich Town. And then we got to the playoff final and we won against Sunderland 1-0 and got promotion. It's not been a great start to the Championship for Bolton Wanderers. We lost our first game of the season 2-0 away at Brentford. Then we lost another game at Preston North End. But today we have our first home game of the season and we're taking on Nottingham Forest. And Bolton Wanderers, their first home game, sitting in 22nd in the Championship, but there's still loads of football to play. The first home game of the season for Bolton as we take on Nottingham Forest, and this couldn't be any bigger. The stakes are big. The first home game in the Championship for Bolton Wanderers. First home game in the Championship, and it couldn't be any bigger than this. The stakes are big today as we welcome Nottingham Forest. We welcome Nottingham Forest, the visitors, to the stadium today at Sutton Park. We welcome the fans of Nottingham Forest to Sutton Park for the game. This is the Bolton team. This is how we are going today. This is the starting 11 for Bolton Wanderers. The home team went with a 4-1-1. So that's the Bolton team for today's action here in the Championship. We'll see the Nottingham Forest team in a moment. That was the Bolton team. That's how Bolton are lining up for this game today. And now here's the Nottingham Forest. This is how Nottingham Forest will start. Here's our 11. We're starting for Nottingham, the visitors, Nottingham Forest. A 4-1-2-1 or 4-2-3-1 is the formation that the visitors, Nottingham Forest, are going to use. And it's Da Costa who will be up front for Forest. Abiobi is starting as well. And Cash at the back, recently signed in the Premier League. Matt Cash in defence for Nottingham Forest. Recently signed in a Premier League shirt. I forgot which team it was now, but he is signed.
Thiago Silva. Yates. So, Amiobi.
Good defending from the lads. Good stop and an early save for Rennie Matthews in the Bolton Wanderers goal. He was the hero in our playoff success last season in League One. He helped us on the way to the Championship. Will Bolton get their first win in the Championship? Haven't got a win yet this season in this level. Will we get our first win of the season against Nottingham Forest? They're a very young team, Nottingham Forest. They've had a good year so far in the Championship. They've been in the Championship for many years, many seasons now.
There's been a goal in the Luton game.
Luton have a goal in that game.
9 minutes played, 1-0.
Luton lead 1-0 against Wigan. Remember, all these teams battling to get to the playoffs of this year's Championship, looking to get ourselves up to the top level of football, which is the Barclays Premier League.
Abbas.
We have the pleasure of next season seeing 3 teams who have come up from the Championship. They are West Brom, Fulham and Leeds, which all 3 of those teams good luck in the league. Remember, the Championship kicks off today. If you guys didn't know, the Championship kicks off today with Watford hosting Middlesbrough at Vicarage Road. That starts the campaign for Championship today. And then the other leagues, the Premier League, League One and League Two, they all kick off tomorrow. The rest of the Premier League starts tomorrow. And it's going to be a big day for the start of the Premier League. All the leagues back in action this weekend.
Yates.
Apart from the Championship, it starts today. But the Prem League, the other leagues start tomorrow. I'm so looking forward to seeing my boys. Looking forward to seeing Arsenal again when the season starts up. And so we've got a tough game tomorrow. We got Fulham tomorrow, a lunchtime kick-off against Fulham. So that'll be an interesting game. United are playing Wolves very, very soon. One day. Got Leeds and Liverpool tomorrow. That's going to be a good game. At Anfield as well. So Liverpool play their first home game of the season against promoted Leeds United, who won the Championship last season. Joined by the other promoted team, Fulham, who also... Sorry, joined by the other promoted team, which was West Bromwich Albion. West Brom, the other promoted team, and then all joining them are the playoff champions Fulham, who won last year's playoffs in the Championship, beating Brentford in the semi-finals, and then winning the final. Sorry, beating Cardiff, I think it was. They got to the final and won the playoff final at Wembley, so they headed up to the Prem. So we'll see Fulham back in the Prem. Obviously nice to see Fulham back in the Prem. West Brom returning to the Prem. Leeds in the Prem. We haven't seen Leeds in the Prem for a long time, so Leeds coming back to top of British football. We have never seen Forest in the top flight. Nice to see Nottingham Forest come up one year. Bolton, we'd love to see Bolton back in the league one day, hopefully. We'll see Bolton back in the Prem one day. They were in the league a very, very long time ago, Bolton Wanderers. They've not been in the Premier League for a while. Hopefully this season in his career mode will be in the Premier League next season, or the season after this season. And a chance! And Bolton have the lead against Nottingham Forest. Abbas sets it up. And Bolton lead in their first home game of the season. We lead 1-0 against Nottingham Forest, and it could be a huge 3 points for Bolton Wanderers. What a start for Bolton. We're still early doors. And what a play from Abbas. And Bolton lead against Nottingham Forest here at the home ground. What a start for Bolton. And Nottingham Forest on the ropes as Bolton take the lead in this Championship game. Great finish. That man gets his first of the season and makes it 1-0 to Bolton Wanderers, and that could be a huge goal of Bolton's chances of staying up in the Championship. Great goal there. 1-0 to Bolton Wanderers. Great start for the home team. Off to a fantastic start in the Championship. They've had a lot of results, a lot of 2-1 games in the Championship. This would be good for their confidence if they could knock off Nottingham Forest and get their confidence back in trail. And most fans didn't expect Bolton to come up, and we're doing very well.
It's been scored by Elliot Lee. He was 1-1 with the keeper.
And now Luton are 2 up.
But he found the back of the net off the far post. 34 minutes played, 2-0.
So Elliot Lee with the goal there, so it's 2-0 Luton over Wigan.
But to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter.
Can he get another point? Abbas has got 2 points, and it's 2-0 to Bolton Wanderers. Abbas with 2 points on the night. 2 assists for Abbas, and Bolton lead 2-0 against Nottingham Forest. What a play from the forward. He's set up the same man who scored. The man who scored the first has got his second of the night, and Bolton lead 2-0 against Nottingham Forest. And what a start for that man's team. Bolton 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Fantastic start for Bolton. 2 goals in 37 minutes. 2 goals for Bolton Wanderers. And the Bolton fans are loud and proud now. They're 2-0 up against Forest. Fantastic start for Bolton Wanderers. Abbas with 2 assists in this game. 2-0 Bolton Wanderers. What a start
Fluency of
for
movement.
Bolton. 2-0
Options
up
in the centre.
at home in front of their crowd. We've got a 7.4 for the match so far.
Keeper was never likely
2
to be in
assists
trouble then.
for the striker.
And use
Yet
of a
to
goal in
haven't
the
found a
Reading
goal
game.
yet
Alan
in
McAnally
our
can
season
provide
so
us with the
far.
details.
It's a goal for Reading. 42 minutes played. 1-0.
Reading
Alan
lead
McAnally
1-0
with
against
his finger
Sheffield
on the
Wednesday.
pulse.
That's the latest from that game.
Buckley.
Reading 1-0 up to Sheffield Wednesday. And we have to play Reading on Wednesday later on in the season, so that'll be a good game. When we play the Owls and we play Reading,
Ivo Rodriguez.
we have to play every team in the league, so it's going to be a tough game. I've got to give Forest credit. Forest came out with a bit of a game plan, but we've come out and snuffed it with 2 goals.
Abbas.
It's a good start for the lads. 2 goals up. As I said, we haven't got a win yet this season. It'd be nice to get a win here in front of our fans in the first home match of the season for Bolton Wanderers.
And on the ball, Yuri Ribeiro.
And what a first half. We're
That is that.
half time.
First half here.
We're 2-0 up at home to Nottingham Forest. What a game this has been for Bolton Wanderers.
Well, we're highlighting
2-0 up, and that man has 2 goals. Let's have a look at the other scores then in this match day. Blackburn Rovers lead 1-0 against Bristol City. Millwall with a 1-0 lead at Cardiff. Derby County lead 1-0 against Leeds. Norwich are 1-0 up against Birmingham. Portsmouth and West Brom is 1-1. Reading lead 1-0 against Sheffield Wednesday. Stoke and Middlesbrough is scoreless, and same for Swansea and Hull. And Luton lead 2-0 at Wigan. And Bolton here lead 2-0 against Nottingham Forest. What a start for the boys. 2-0 up after 12 minutes on this stream. What a start to the stream. It's Clough now. It's coming on for Nottingham Forest. The first sub of the night for the visitors, Nottingham Forest.
So,
I will be streaming again later on today. I think I may be on Fortnite later on, or I may be on a different game later on. I'll let you know later on. But for now, sit back and enjoy this Bolton Wanderers career mode. It's my 2nd season.
Abbas.
Well, actually, no, it's my 3rd season at Bolton. I don't know why I put 2. Apologise for that. I've just called it season 2 because I haven't done it. The player career mode on this now on Championship yet. So I apologise for the name. It is episode 1, by the way. That's correct. We've got Huddersfield next. Our next game is against Huddersfield.
And they'll be taking on Huddersfield Town.
Our next game, we've got Huddersfield away after this.
One I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
That'd be a good game for the boys. Got Huddersfield next in our next game day. Bolton Huddersfield, that'd be a good game. Huddersfield away after this, after we played Forest at home.
And it was a very good looking move, but alas, no end product.
What a performance from number 99,
Calculates
Abbas.
on here, options available.
Can we take a 3-0 lead here? And it's that man who scored, had 2 points, 2 assists on the night. Looking for his first of the season for Bolton.
Both managers
And Forest will now make a
this is the time
change.
to change things around. Both teams going to the bench.
And Bolton will make their first change.
Corner kick played over. Gets his glove on it. It's opening up for them. He cuts it back. And teammates
Bolton with a
to play it
2-0
to.
lead.
What can he
Abbas
do
with
from
2
here?
points on the night. 2 assists on the night for Abbas.
The visitors have had total control of possession, but it's just whether
Possession
they
in the
can
game,
convert that
42
possession
for
into clear-cut
Bolton,
chances.
58
You sense
for
they
the
need to
visitors
pick up the
Forest.
pace a little, start utilising
There's
the
half an
wide
hour to
areas
go
more.
in this
Back
game
line's
here
doing a decent job.
against
Hopefully
Nottingham
the forwards
Forest.
can do that as well.
2-0 up to
Now let's
Forest.
join Alan McAnally because there's been a goal on the Hull match. Alan?
It's a goal for Hull City. 58 minutes played. 1-0.
And
Alan
Hull
McAnally
City lead
keeping us
1-0
right
against
up to
Swansea.
date.
That's the latest from that game. Swansea 0, Hull 1
And there's
from the Liberty
feed
Stadium.
into the box. Not too fussy in clearing his
As I said, the
lines.
next game for Bolton will be away against, we'll be taking on Huddersfield Town in our next game.
Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Life is never done.
Forest will
in
be
the
playing
Championship.
Preston
Live
next.
action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Nottingham Forest facing.
Oh, and there could be a red. It's a yellow card for the Forest player.
That to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
Real danger.
Could be 3. And the Forest keeper with a save. And keeps it at 2-0. And Ali Crawford's now coming on. Crawford now on for Bolton Wanderers and Bong.
Graham. What a big story this is.
Lewandowski to Leverkusen.
Lewandowski has completed his move to Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, Derek, a reported figure of £70 million, or around that anyway. Are you getting value for money with that? I would say so. He's a top
20
player,
minutes to go here. Bolton Wanderers 2, Nottingham Forest 0. 20 minutes to go in this game here against Forest. As it stands, we'll be out of relegation. As it stands, if we can hang on for the next 20 minutes, we'll be out of the relegation zone and moving up the Championship table. Don't know where we'll be in the standings, but we will definitely not be in relegation. Because we have 3 points as it stands at the moment.
Into the advanced position.
Can Abbas seal the points for Bolton Wanderers? And he hits the post. Abbas looking for his first of the season, and now Abbas is done. And it'll be Murphy, it's this guy, number 9, who's coming on now to replace Abbas. 16 minutes to go, and Bolton will make another change. 2-0 up at home.
Because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Reading match. Alan.
It's a second goal for Reading. 75 minutes played. 2-0.
15 minutes to go in that game. Reading lead 2-0 against Sheffield Wednesday. That's the latest from that game. Reading 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
I must say this looks promising.
Bolton, here it's Bolton 2, Forest 0, and Nottingham Forest offside. And Forest frustrated with the offside call. 12 minutes to go, and Rennie Matthews now will take the kick for Bolton. 2-0 up here in their first home game of the season to Nottingham Forest.
Far from a good pass. Only 10
minutes left. Can Bolton get a third and really put the icing on the cake? They're only 2-0 up. They're 10 minutes away from their first win in the Championship. This would be our first win of the season in EFL Championship. It looks like we're on our way to our first 3 points in the Championship. Looks like 3 points in the bag for Bolton Wanderers. We've got Huddersfield Town. We've got Huddersfield away after this. So this will be a huge big 3 points if we can beat Nottingham Forest and get our first win in the Championship for Bolton Wanderers. Could be 3 points on the cards for the home team. 5 minutes to go. Forest will clear it away.
And let's join Alan McInally now, because I'm hearing there's been a goal on the Sheffield Wednesday.
And
match.
Wednesday, Wednesday have a goal.
4 minutes remain. 2-1.
4 minutes to go. Harris with the goal there. 2-1 Reading lead as Harris scores for the Owls. It's 2-1. That's the latest from that game.
Well, they couldn't do anything with that particular
2
cross.
minutes to go here.
Yates.
The Wanderers fans chanting the Wanderers chant. A minute left of the 90 minutes and a big 3 points here for Bolton Wanderers in the Championship. 2 minutes of added time. There'll be 2 minutes of stoppages. Good defending there. There's a foul against Bolton, and Nottingham Forest will get a free kick in stoppage time. And it's gone out. And it looks like, as it stands, it'll be a win for Bolton Wanderers and the first clean sheet of the season for Rennie Matthews. And it is. Bolton have their first win. A clean sheet for Rennie Matthews. Bolton have beaten Nottingham Forest by 2-0 and a big 3 points for Bolton. Forest will have to go again in the next game against Preston. But a big 3 points for Bolton as they head to Huddersfield off the back of a 2-0 victory over Nottingham Forest. A big win for Abbas and company. A good win there for Bolton. A 2-0 win at home to Nottingham Forest. Just about keeps Bolton in the Championship. 3 points for the Bolton Wanderers. Big win there for the boys. and it finished 2-1 in the Wednesday Reading game. Some other results there, the other results. Big win for Bolton, which now puts us in 17th as we head to play Huddersfield now after the back of a big victory in the game. And we're in the lineup for the game against Huddersfield. We now play Huddersfield off the back of a win against Forest. Now we take on Huddersfield after a 2-0 win in our last game against Forest. We're now 17th as we head to face Huddersfield after a big win at Forest. A 2-0 win against Nottingham Forest. Now we face Huddersfield, and this is where it gets interesting now for Bolton Wanderers. Off the back of a win in their last game, can they keep that run going? Can they extend the winning streak to 2 here with another 3 points against Huddersfield? And it's not going to be an easy game as we now take on Huddersfield. Kirklees Stadium, Huddersfield versus Bolton, and this is going to be a good game, this one.
It's Huddersfield Town against Bolton Wanderers.
Well, what an arena we've got here, perfectly suited to football.
After a win against Forest, Bolton look to add to the 3 points with another victory here. There's Bolton in the league. Huddersfield in second in the league, blimey. Huddersfield in promotion. Bolton's 17th in the championship. We're 17th in the league.
And 2 really good ones as well.
And that win in the last game keeps us in a good position. We're in 17th. We're 17th in the championship. We're trying to get towards the playoffs, but it's going to be a long, bumpy road now to get towards the playoffs. But a win in our last game against Forest. A big 3 points against Forest. Now we've got to get the job done here against Huddersfield team, who are very, very good. Already in the top half of the table. Second in the championship are Huddersfield. Huddersfield already in promotion. Another 3 points here for Bolton Wanderers would be huge, and just about give them a chance to chase down the other teams in the league. And a win in their last game. Look at the manager, he's absolutely fuming that Abbas didn't put that away and give the visitors an early lead.
Corner played into the middle.
Played into the box now. We've played 5 minutes and it's scoreless here at Huddersfield Town.
They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Hogg. Graham.
We were so happy yesterday to win the playoff League One game.
Got news of a goal from the Sheffield Wednesday match. Our reporter there is Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Sheffield Wednesday.
Wednesday are 1-0 up at Cardiff. Jordan Rhodes with a goal.
To guide the ball home. 7 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan.
So Wednesday are 1-0 up at home to Cardiff. Wednesday also on the push for the playoffs. Good start for Sheffield Wednesday. 1-0 up, Jordan Rhodes with the goal there. That's the latest from that game Wednesday at Hillsborough against Cardiff. Bolton and Huddersfield 0-0 here. Scoreless in this game, it's Huddersfield. As I said, if you're just joining us in the stream, we've just beaten Nottingham Forest 2-0 to keep ourselves in the get ourselves out the relegation zone, and now we take on Huddersfield Town.
A strong player, and he shielded it well. Stayed on his feet and won the ball.
Abbas, we got 2 points in that game.
I believe, Alan, of a goal.
It's a goal for Cardiff City.
Cardiff have equalised.
1-1.
It's Richards, and it's Wednesday and Cardiff locked at 1 goal apiece. 1-1 that game at Hillsborough between Wednesday and Cardiff.
Abbas. Promising forward play from them again. A timely challenge. Read that well with the interception. Now they're pressing in at him. Alan McAnally is our man, watching elsewhere. Alan, what have you got to tell us?
It's a goal for the home team. 21 minutes played. 1-1.
Luton and Stoke is 1-1. Latest in that game. Luton 1, Stoke 1. I don't see Carlon Grant starting today for Huddersfield Town.
Intercepted here.
Carlon Grant's the best player at Huddersfield, in my opinion. He's one of Huddersfield's best players. He's not starting today in this game against Bolton.
It's given away. Hogg. Pritchard.
We did a player career mode a long time ago on Huddersfield.
Here's Alex
We didn't do very well at Huddersfield, but we're doing fantastic so far at Bolton. We're doing really well at Bolton. Obviously, we won the League One playoffs last season against. We beat, as I said, we beat Sunderland to come up to the Championship. So yeah, it's going to be a yellow card there for the player. But honestly, what a season we had last season though. Finished in 3rd in the League One, won the playoffs and got promoted. And Abbas has scored his first for Bolton. First goal in the Championship for Abbas. And Bolton lead 1-0 at Huddersfield. And that could be a huge goal. And the striker gets his first of the season. He had 2 points in the win against Forest. And he opens the account here in the Championship here against Huddersfield. Fantastic from the striker. He blasts it in his first of the season. First goal in the Championship for Abbas. Blasts it in and gives Bolton a 1-0 lead here against Huddersfield. And that could be a big goal for Bolton Wanderers here in the Championship. Huddersfield 0, Bolton Wanderers 1, and Abbas with his first of the season for Bolton Wanderers. And it's 1-0 to Bolton. Fantastic goal from Abbas. And Huddersfield supporters now really quiet in the stadium. You can hear a pin drop from the Huddersfield supporters.
Saw the pass coming and got there first.
Good start for Bolton. They got off to a good start as they did in the game where they scored. Can they make it back-to-back wins here in the Championship? A win today would take Bolton to 6 points in the EFL Championship.
It's the second goal for Stoke City. 35 minutes played. 2-1.
Campbell has scored in that game. Stoke 2-1 up at Luton. The latest from that game. Another win here for Bolton would get them in a really strong position in the league. Already 17th after a win against Forest. 1-0 up here against Huddersfield as we're heading towards half-time. Another win here for Bolton would give them even more confidence and extend their winning streak here in the Championship. Their streak is they have a 1-game winning streak after a 2-0 win against Nottingham Forest. They beat Forest 2-0 in their last fixture. Will they extend their winning streak to 2 here with a win here against Huddersfield? Will they head on to a 2-game winning streak if they can hang on here? There'd be 2 games unbeaten for Bolton if they could win this one here against Huddersfield. They're on a 1-game winning streak. Will they extend it to 2 here against Huddersfield? Ball's going out and it'll be a Bolton throw-in. We're nearly at half-time in this game here against Huddersfield. 2 added minutes.
2 minutes. Couldn't keep it. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. And the referee lets them go on. Advantage played by him.
Played across. Bolton will defend it easily. And Huddersfield have it all to do in the second half. And there's the half-time whistle.
Signaled by the referee.
Bolton have the lead. Bolton lead here against Huddersfield. And a big start for the Bolton Wanderers, boys. A 1-0 up. 1-0 up here. Those are the other games from the Championship who are taking place on this match day. But a good start for Bolton. 45 minutes to go here at Huddersfield. And the Huddersfield fans now singing, as you can hear them. Even though their team is a goal behind, they're still singing. They've been very vocal all the way through the match, the Huddersfield supporters. They've been very, very vocal. It's nice to hear the Huddersfield fans in good voice. And the Bolton fans have come up in good numbers as well. Big travelling contingent up from Bolton.
Now there is some space in the wide area. Mounier.
To the 50th minute now. 50th minute, Huddersfield looking to try and get this. I should have put... Yeah, it's second season anyway, because it's first season we'll be in Championship. Huddersfield will be playing Preston in the next game day. Huddersfield on the road after this against Preston. We'll find out who Bolton are playing very, very soon, who our next game will be. I would imagine it'll be a home game next. Yes, it is. We're playing Derby at home next. Our next game is Derby County. We'll play against Wayne Rooney next game.
I think there's too much between the two sides.
That'll be a good game for Bolton. So our next game, or at home, we'll be taking on Derby in our next game.
Pick their targets, and they've achieved their target by getting this signing completed.
Exciting deal.
Derby, we go back to our... We have another back home after this game. We'll head home after this. We'll be taking on Derby after this game against Huddersfield. Derby County next for Bolton Wanderers in Championship.
Hogg. Here's Alex Pritchard.
Good game that'll be at home. Be a good game that against Derby, because Derby are a hell of a team as well. So that'll be a good game against Derby. We're back home after this. Our second home game of the season, taking on Derby.
The moment the ball back to the goalkeeper.
Rennie Matthews has been solid in our last two games. He got a clean sheet in the win against Nottingham Forest. He's played well against Forest. He's had another good game here against Huddersfield. Made some good stops. Huddersfield have had some chances, but Rennie Matthews has been the difference for Bolton in our run in the Championship so far. Rennie Matthews has been our star in the game.
Wednesday match. Our reporter there is Alan McAnally.
It's a second goal.
And Huddersfield have scored, and it's not back-to-back clean sheets for Rennie Matthews. And is it Carlon Grant who's scored? I think it might be. Yes, it is. It's Carlon Grant has scored for Huddersfield, and it's 1-1, and Rennie Matthews looks skywards, and it's Carlon Grant. Sorry, it's not Carlon Grant, I apologise. It's a good finish from that forward, and Huddersfield are back in the game here. It's 1-1, and Darcy's coming off now for Bolton Wanderers. First sub of the game for Bolton. 1-1 here at Huddersfield.
Both sides have scored here now. We had to come back here quickly, as you would understand. Sorry to Alan McAnally for that. Confirmation for you that Cardiff City did score. The scoreline in that game is now 2-1.
2-1 to Cardiff.
Well, Alan, here's the substitution.
Huddersfield will make a change. It's 21 coming off. They'll be... And I've been subbed off now. Brown has come on for Huddersfield.
And there's the interception.
20 minutes to go. 1-1 here at Huddersfield. Will our winning streak continue, or will we be held to a draw here against Huddersfield?
Opportunity in a wider area. Trying to spot.
Or will Huddersfield nick the point away from Bolton Wanderers and keep them on 3 points?
Steve Mounier still on the lookout for that.
And a good stop, and Rennie Matthews will cover it in his hands. And now Rennie Matthews will stop Bolton going the other way.
That's cut out. Well, they've got the opposition on the back foot with this break. They're coming at them with numbers. A couple of teammates up in support. There's still danger. A great chance.
And a good, what a save from Rennie Matthews. Rennie Matthews keeping Bolton in the game. Great stop from the Bolton number 20 in the goal. Rennie Matthews with a great save. And he keeps Bolton in the game. And holds on to Bolton's precious point here on the road. We'd take a point on the road. A win would be nice, but a point wouldn't be too bad for Bolton. But Huddersfield now to have another corner. Huddersfield will make a change again. Another change for Huddersfield. 1-1 here with 14 minutes to go. It would be our first draw of the season if it stays as it is.
In goes the corner.
But Huddersfield looks to take the lead, and it's ringed off the side of the
He
net.
did at the expense of a corner.
And there'll be another corner for Huddersfield. The Huddersfield supporters liking what they're seeing from their team. A lot of flashy lights in the crowd. 13 minutes to go. Huddersfield will have a corner. Game is 1-1 here in the Championship. Bolton v Huddersfield. Promoted.
Defender sorted it out. Now he can play it into the danger area.
Promoted Bolton Wanderers from League One. Drawing 1-1 here.
During this match with what's going on elsewhere. And here's Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Stoke City. 79 minutes played. 3-1.
Thanks,
And
Alan.
Stoke have a 3-1 lead against Luton. 11 minutes to go in that game. 10 minutes left in this one.
Left on the clock.
9 minutes to go here. Bolton 1, Huddersfield 1.
Mounier. Hogg. Bit of keep ball going on here. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Here's Brown. Well, they are moving the ball well here. Terence Congola. Congola. Saw the direction of the pass. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come
3
on.
minutes to go.
For today's man of the match, number 6, Jonathan Hogg.
Jonathan Hogg is the man of the match for Huddersfield.
They're looking good when they attack.
Well, now a minute. Might be a chance to win it for Huddersfield. So not for Huddersfield, for Bolton. 1 minute to go. Bolton nearly won the game there. Now in stoppages. 2 minutes to play.
That's been signalled now.
2 minutes of added time.
2 added minutes here at Huddersfield. Both teams look like they're settling for a point here in the Championship. As it stands, Bolton will have 4 points in the Championship. Well, they'll be on 4 points as it stands. Can they win it here? It's bouncing in front. Huddersfield keep punching away, and it's a point each. We've got a point here against Huddersfield that takes us. We're on 4 points. We're now on 4 points in the EFL League. The first game of this first draw of the season. It's finished 1-1 here at Huddersfield, and now we'll head home to play Derby County. And it's finished 1-1 here, which now puts Bolton Wanderers on 4 points in the Championship. 4 points for Bolton. So let's see what that does to the table now. Remain 17th on 4 points. We've played 4 games, 4 points for Bolton. And our next game is against Derby County at home. Are we in the lineup for the Derby game? Yes, we are. We're in the lineup for the Derby game. Look at the points. Let's have a look at the table, how it's looking so far. Obviously, because the Bolton there in 17th. Let's have a look how it's looking at the minute. Barnsley, Sheffield Wednesday and Wigan all in relegation. Hull's in 21st, Birmingham 20th, Luton 19th. 18th is where we find Bristol. 17th is Bolton. 16th is Swansea, 15th Leeds United, 14th Blackburn Rovers, 13th Millwall, 12th Stoke, 11th Cardiff, 10th Middlesbrough, 9th Derby, 8th is Preston, 7th Nottingham Forest, 6th Norwich, 5th Portsmouth, 4th Reading, 3rd Brentford, 2nd Huddersfield, and top is West Brom. So we're outside the playoffs at the moment. We take on Derby County. Where are Derby in the league? Let's have a look. We can get the table back up. Let's have a look where Derby are in the league. We're 17th. Let's have a look where Derby are. Where are Derby? Derby are 9th. Okay. So Derby are 9th in the league. We're 17th. So we're... I wouldn't say we're out of chance to get to playoffs. Still a long way to go in the season, obviously. But it was a good result there against Huddersfield. Obviously, getting a point away at Huddersfield is pretty good. We've got Derby next. It's going to be a tough game against Derby because Derby are a very, very good squad. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very good game against Derby. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great game against Derby County. Yeah, it'll be a very, very good game against Derby. Yeah, there's nothing that I don't particularly think that they can't do it against Derby, honestly. after that result against Huddersfield. I'm confident we can do it. Yeah, but that's going to be... I'm going to play that probably off stream in a few minutes' time. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you for watching so far. I hope you've enjoyed the games that you've seen. Obviously, we've got a win against Nottingham Forest that was big, and then obviously a draw against Huddersfield. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. We've had 40 minutes on stream, which is very, very good time. Yeah, thank you for watching the first episode of this. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll be back again tomorrow with some more Bolton Wanderers career mode, episode 2 of the season. We'll see you tomorrow, lads. Thank you.